up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you have heard, it is definitely true. The damn sedan got stolen, bro. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook or, you know, social media in general, which I know a lot of you don't even have social media, I get it. Yeah, the car got stolen. Yes, we got it back. It wasn't gone very long. There was some damage, but it could have been a lot worse, man. I'm very thankful for the DBFam. I put some posts up on Facebook and stuff, of course, asking if anybody sees the car, you know, to get at me or whatever. I was sitting in the car within 30-40 minutes of posting that up, you know what I'm saying? So that's how strong the DBFam is, and I want to say thank you, and I appreciate every single one of you guys who sent us a message saying that you saw the car ditched on the side of the freeway. But anyhow, guys, I am going to get more into that here in a moment. I do have some footage from rolling up on the car and where we found it and whatnot. But for the time being, I'm a little bit behind because the day that I was dealing with the stolen car, I was supposed to be taking a van to go pick up material. So that's what we're going to do right now, man. I got to go get some sheets of aluminum because we got a bunch of drag wings we got to make. Well, we picked up all of our material, and luckily where I picked it up from, they have a shear there, so he let me cut a lot of it up basically to the sizes that I need, and honestly so that it would fit in the van. But that's almost $400 worth of fucking aluminum back there, damn it. Braven got him some as well so that he can make some stuff for his car. Sir. Yes, sir. But anyhow, we're headed back to the house now, and then we'll go talk about the sedan. So back to the sedan, bro. Yes, it got stolen, and yes, it was more than likely either some tweaker or some degenerate piece of fucking shit who has no job, who has nothing to do but run around and take from people who work hard for this shit, you know what I'm saying? But fortunately for me, the guy isn't smart enough to even know how to steal a car, because he clipped a curb the very moment he got my car and popped the front tire. So since he popped the tire, he didn't make it very far. The unfortunate thing for me is I have a couple wheels that I now need to replace. This one, I imagine might hold air, but it's bent to shit. And I think this is where he clipped the curb. And then back here, whenever he was getting on the freeway, and then realized that he wasn't going to get very far on that flat tire, he just bonsai'd over a big ass curb on the freeway and then did this damage to this wheel. So yeah, man, unfortunately I got a couple wheels I gotta replace and one tire. Anyhow, I do have a couple of cell phone clips of whenever we actually found the car on the freeway, so I'll go ahead and play those now and then we'll move on. Fucking pisses me off, dude. What the fuck, dude? Did they fuck anything up?
Flat tire, and they shaped the tire, bro. Now they hit a curb or something.
Flat tire fucking saved the car. I swear to God, a flat tire saved the fucking car, bro.
You should have touched
them. Fucking jiggle key is still in here. Fucking pieces of shit, dude. Fucking pieces of fucking shit. God, man. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, this is my last day at school.
Oh, there it is! Somebody stole it, popped the tire, pulled off the road. I'm telling you, bro, the flat tire on this car saved it, man. Fuck, dude.
Go from all the way over there. It doesn't even look like they came. Like, it looks like they banging all the way.
That's my dog! Well, back to present day, and I do have this set of slipstreams, and to be honest with you guys, I had planned on putting these on the car, but I wanted to, because one of them has a crack in it on the barrel and it leaks air, so you have to like constantly be filling it up. That and these tires are fucking huge, bro. These are 185 55 16, so I would like to either get a 45 or a 50 series tire on here. But for the time being, bro, I'm just gonna try to make these work. So the wheel's bigger, and I believe the tire is also taller. What size were these? Yeah, see, these were 50s. So we're going to a 16-inch wheel from a 15 and a 55 series tire from a 50. So more than likely they're gonna have some kind of rubbing problems, and I don't know, the size of the tire I think is just gonna look huge on here. But for right now, bro, it's all I got, man. So we're gonna go ahead and clean these up and get them thrown on. Pulling up to my little spot that I like to take pictures at, and figured obviously we'd get out in the open to see what the car looks like on these wheels. I mean, I'm kind of feeling it, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks good. I wish the wheels were in better condition and had a smaller tire on it, but it doesn't look horrible, right? Kind of flows with the tail lights, I think. It is what it is. the comments down below how you're feeling about it. The wheel style and obviously them being silver. I don't know, man. It's definitely a huge difference from the bronze wheels. So I noticed a lot of people thought that the car got stolen from my house. Well, it didn't. This is where the car was sitting at when it got stolen. This is the exact parking spot that the car was in when somebody fucking jiggle keyed it and took it. So, in which I ain't gonna lie, I think the security guard here has something to do with it. So basically, if you guys know, like, Gabby and I, Gabby's the one that lives with me. Dude, I'm human. I'm a human being, you know what I'm saying? I know we all go through it. So her and I were arguing and I took off for the night, bro. Like, I didn't want to be at the house. So I left. And instead of just going to a friend's or fucking mobbing around like I normally do, I did something that I don't ever do, and I stopped and got a fucking hotel room. I was like, you know what? Fuck that bitch, I'm staying gone all night. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'm gonna show her. Anyhow, I stopped at this hotel and I got a room here for the night. I checked on the car at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, I left here at 4 o'clock in the morning because I had to leave and go pick Braven up, take him to school. And within that 2 hours, somebody took the car, bro. So yeah, it wasn't at the house. I see a lot of comments talking about stepping up my camera system and all that kind of stuff, in which you're 100% right, bro. I plan on doing that, but we do have the fence out front in which we lock it every night and all that stuff. So the house is a lot more secure than sitting inside of a damn hotel parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I most certainly should have known better than, like, I have a rule, bro. Like, I don't park my Hondas anywhere other than QT. Like, I'll park outside of QT, that's it. Other than that, I don't take them to grocery stores. I don't do all that kind of shit. So yeah, this was literally the first time I've ever parked one of my Hondas somewhere outside of that, and of course it got fucking stolen, bro. But you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna actually set a timer, and I'm gonna see how long it takes for me to get my car from this parking spot to where I found this motherfucker ditched. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's pretty fair to say that when they stole the car, they didn't go anywhere else. Like, they didn't stop at Circle K or fucking hit the drive-thru at McDonald's or something. I'm pretty sure when they stole the car, they left from this spot and they were pretty much driving it the entire time until they ditched it where we found it at. Which isn't very far, and you're getting ready to see. So, start. Pull this out the window. Stopping the timer. 1 minute and 22 seconds, bro. So the person who stole my car was so fucking stupid that they couldn't make it 1 minute and 22 seconds without popping one of the tires. You know what I'm saying? Right up there is where we found the car at. Right up there inside of the rocks. Where I'm at currently is where I parked Khaki and then walked straight across the street. So it was literally right there in the fucking rocks, dude. Motherfucker, man. Alright, well, I gotta keep messing with the damn jiggle key. and try to get that thing out of my damn ignition. But anyhow, word of advice, man, keep an eye on your cars. Most certainly don't park it in sketchy ass places like I did. Most certainly do kill switches, alarm. Yeah, I need to do all the above with this thing, obviously. This, since being, it is now like my daily driver until we do the giveaway and we get rid of it. I'm gonna need to get a damn alarm put on this thing, man. So I was looking up alarms, and they are a lot cheaper if you install them yourself. The same alarm I was looking at like Audio Express, like installed and everything, was like 380 bucks. That same exact alarm on Amazon was 180.
Yeah, and it's not that hard to wire up.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna order an alarm and get that installed, do some kill switches and all that. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually order one of those JDI, one of those JDI kits that's like the keyless fob, you know, and it gets rid of the whole ignition and all that, which would be really dope. We'll get to install that and see what it's like, and then nobody could ever use a jiggle key on my ignition again. And then whenever we do give this car away, whoever gets it will have a dope ass keyless fob, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, guys, put in the comments down below how you're feeling about the slipstreams on here. I do like the size, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, like I like the Hyper Silver on here. It's just like I was saying, I wish these wheels were in better condition because they're a little rough. So when I woke up and I realized that the car was missing, of course, first thing I did was I went to the office, and they had like a little window outside, and I could see the security guard standing there. He's not out doing his job. He's literally sitting there like flirting with the girl that works there, right? When I seen him, I was like, hey, so I'm here to check out, but somebody stole my fucking car, right? So then he looks at the camera and he's like, where were you parked at? And I told him where I was parked, where I was at, like it was straight down this walkway, and it was the very first parking spot right there to the left from that walkway. And then he comes walking out the door and he's like, show me where you parked. Before that, I had mentioned to him that it was a green Honda Civic and where I was parked. So he comes walking out and he's like, show me where you're parked. We walk all the way down there and I'm standing in the parking spot. I'm like, right here is where my car was. And he looks at me, he's like, all right, so green 4-door Honda Civic. And then he started towards the office as if he's gonna go check the cameras. And I was like, did you see it on the camera? Immediately, that's why I said to him. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go check the cameras right now to see if I can see anything. And I'm like, well, I didn't tell you it was a 4-door, bro. Like, I told you it was a green Honda Civic. I never said anything about a 4-door. And then he immediately was like, well, I'm asking. Like, was it a 4-door or was it a 2-door? Because they have 4-door Honda Civics and then they have 2-door Honda Civics. That's what this fool is explaining to me. And I'm like, no fucking shit, bro. They have 4-doors and 2-doors. Who would have thunk, right? So immediately it just seemed weird to me, because I'm telling you, I'd never mentioned to this guy that it was a 4-door Civic. I just told him it was a green Honda Civic. Never told him any details as to whether it was a 4-door, if it's lowered or anything like that. And if you've seen this dude, like, I don't know, he looked like, he didn't look trustworthy, you know what I'm saying? I actually took a picture of his ass whenever I was about ready to leave, because I wanted to share it around to see if maybe he was in the Honda scene out here locally. Because if he is in the Honda scene, then that tells me 100% for sure. But I wouldn't doubt that this motherfucker does some shady shit, walks around, sees cars like mine, and has some homeboy that he calls up. Because the 2 hours that it took for my car to be gone, like, that wasn't those tweakers around there walking around with a damn jiggle key in their pocket. That was somebody shopping for a Honda, bro. And I'm just so happen to be that unlucky that I put my car in the parking lot within the period of time that somebody was driving through with a jiggle key shopping for a Honda. I don't fucking think so, man. I genuinely think that security guard called one of his homies, and one of his homies come pulling up and snagged it, dude. And the dumbass wasn't intelligent enough to make it more than a minute away without popping the tire. Unfortunately for me, he popped the tire and bent my wheel, but at the same time, that's the only thing to save this car, bro. Because if he was able to continue driving, I'm sure they would have got it somewhere and probably stripped it and did you know, what fucking thieves do. So, but anyhow, guys, a lot of you mentioned that you like this sticker. This is the sticker that we put on the Sedan, the EF Sedan that we dropped off in New Mexico to Trake. So I went ahead and I made a small batch. There's only 20 of these on the site. So I had enough of you guys hit me up and say that you wanted one of these. It says dreams don't work unless you do, of course. I only have it in white right now, and I'm not sure the exact dimensions, but you can kind of see how long it is right here. If you go to the website, link is down in the description. I always put like the dimensions, like how long and how tall it is and all that. So if it's too big for you, you know what I'm saying, then I don't know what to tell you. And another thing that we're restocking on the site right now, Braven actually sold out of all of his 14-volt conversion harnesses. So he made 5 for his first batch. He sold all those out, and then he restocked up on material. And how many do you have now?
5, another set of 5.
Another batch of 5. So he has another batch of 5. These are gonna be on the website as well if you guys want a 14-volt conversion. You wanna explain it or what?
Yeah, I can. So they're all actually labeled. I got a label maker with heat shrink. So it goes to the alternator, then this goes to the fuel pump, then there's a switch here, obviously. There's the ground, then there should be one more power from the switch. There, right there, power from the switch. So pretty much all it needs is a power running to the switch, which it has extra wires to run to a power source. Then the relay needs a ground, it needs the power from the alternator, and then it runs from this to the pump. So it has an inline fuse from the alternator from the 14 volt going to a 30 amp.
Okay, sick. Yeah, so basically if you guys are running a larger fuel pump, you already know that the factory wiring, most of the time that wiring isn't large enough to be able to handle these larger fuel pumps that we put in our cars. And then on top of that, this actually runs to the power off the alternator, so you are getting a direct 14 volts to your fuel pump, which that's how I run the pump on Khaki. I actually have it running to the 14 volt power source for the alternator, and this is all done for you. It's all pre-wired and set up. You just have to plug it in where it is. It tells you to plug in. Already has a relay, already has a switch, already has a fuse. It's all set and ready to go, bro. So if you guys want one of those, he actually has 5 more that he just made. Those are up on the site as well. Just go check it out. There's a link in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Keep an eye on your cars. Don't let them get stolen. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one. Later there, Rughead.